Thank you for joining us today for this exclusive interview with Dustin Ross. Dustin Ross is a New York based writer, host, and producer. Currently, he can be seen fulfilling the hosting duties of season 2 of Revolt TV's Bet on Black series. Since 2015, Dustin has co hosted the Friend Zone podcast weekly. He can also currently be heard as co host of the hit legal series or podcast Holding Court with Eboni K. Williams. Please join me in welcoming Dustin.
Hey Courtney, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, most definitely. What city are you currently in, and how's the fall weather treating you?
New York, and it is a beautiful, beautiful day in New York City today. It's gorgeous outside. It's a beautiful sunny day here in New York. Yeah, where are you, Courtney?
I'm currently in the outskirts of Chicago, so close to Chicago.
Okay, okay.
70 tomorrow, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. I'm originally from Michigan, so I remember that Midwest crazy weather that we used to have. I remember that. Yeah.
Almost definitely. Are you from, what part of Michigan are you from?
Flint Town, Flint, Michigan. Yes, I'm a Flint
Okay.
native. Very, very proud of that. That is where I come from, and I lived actually in downtown Detroit for many years before I moved to New York City. So Michigan is definitely home for me. Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to talk about Bet on Black in just a moment. But
Yes.
before we do, can you tell us a little more about yourself?
Sure. Like I said, I'm originally from Michigan. In 2012, I moved to New York City and started acting. And through some work I had did on an independent film called The Skinny, and these incredible Q&A sessions that we had after the screenings of the film, I got my start in media and started my podcast, The Friend Zone at Loudspeakers Network back in 2015. And that podcast kind of took us around the world, myself and my co-host, Francesca Medina and Asante Smith. It took us around the world and introduced us to so many new audiences. And through that, I've gotten so many great opportunities, like being the season 2 host of Bet on Black on Revolt. So it's been quite a journey, but a very good one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And can you tell us more about the show Bet on Black and how it empowers Black entrepreneurs?
Absolutely. So the show Bet on Black is produced by some of the team from the Shark Tank series. So it's kind of like reminiscent of the feel that you would have with Shark Tank, where you have multiple entrepreneurs who are pitching their idea and their concept to our wonderful panel of judges who are brilliant Black entrepreneurs themselves. And we are giving away over $200,000 this season. So there's a lot of money at stake here and a lot of really, really good, smart ideas and brilliant entrepreneurs competing for it. And I get the pleasure of filling in the hosting duty. So I get to talk a little bit of my shit and, make the contestants laugh and really keep their energy up while they're doing such an important task of presenting their business to the judges for review and hopefully winning an award of $200,000. So it's a lot going on, but it's a lot of good stuff going on over there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And everyone loves Shark Tank. That is such of a cool show. So it's cool to
Yeah.
see like the Black version of it. And
Exactly. And it's this time. There's so many smart Black entrepreneurs with really, really great concepts and great ideas that deserve this sort of visibility. So once I got the call to be a part of this, it was really a no-brainer for me. I definitely wanted to be a part of that narrative and pushing those ideas to the forefront.
most definitely.
Yeah.
And what has the hosting experience been like for you on the show so far?
It's been incredible because I'm watching this as we were filming it. I was watching it as if I was a viewer, really piquing my interest with these great ideas. There's everything from a STEAM lab drawer that they send out to different school systems and both public and private to help with STEM and the arts, which is how they came up with STEAM. Brilliant idea from two, a Black PhD, Black woman PhD, and another marketing exec, Black woman as well from Detroit. Things like that to Dog and Whistle, which was an incredible dog food company and dog restaurant out in LA, to a Black owned beauty supply, to a wine subscription service. Just all, it really runs the gamut of
Mhm.
smart ideas here. And it was really great to watch that and you know, become aware of these really great brands that deserve the amplification. So it was really an experience being the host. It was a great experience.
Yeah. And my next question kind of like stems on what you just spoke about, but each episode of Bet on Black will feature innovative business ideas presented by Black business owners. And like you mentioned, they get that grand prize at the end. So, what are
Yeah.
some business ideas that Black business owners have presented on the show?
Oh, wow. Let's see. There's everything from press on nails, a really smart press on nail brand, to t-shirts that are packaged in bottles as if they're a message, that have messaging on it that is really positive and uplifting, to just there's so many ideas that really run the gamut of creativity here that it really makes for an incredible watch. And each episode is packed full of really smart and necessary ideas that kind of get your attention really quickly. So there is something for everyone in our group of contestants this year.
Hmm. So, we can take a look at the clip so everyone can get a preview of what the show has to offer.
Sure.
There are those who will change history and those who will be sad they didn't try.
We searched all over the country for exceptional entrepreneurs. They'll pitch their business to our judges.
I know what's hot and what's not.
The fact that I'm even on this stage is amazing.
Know that you're going to change the world, but only one will take home the grand prize, $200,000. Who will it be?
Just know that it was not an easy decision.
This is Bet on Black.
Yes, we love to
Yeah.
see and that grand prize money, it's like it's so worth it. And
Yeah.
who are the regular judges and some of the celebrity guest judges who've been on the show?
Sure. It's so funny because our first day on set, I kind of had a full circle moment because earlier at the beginning of my show, The Friend Zone, we actually interviewed one of the judges on this project, Pinky Cole, who is the owner and creator of Slutty Vegan, an insanely popular vegan burger brand that has franchises everywhere now. And so to see her progression from when she ran her spot right here in Harlem, to now being this huge entrepreneur, you know, and meeting her there in that space. I was stepping in as host. It was just kind of like, wow, you're here. And, you know, so that was a really special moment for me. And she's also, like I said, a really brilliant, smart entrepreneur. So she's definitely an expert and definitely deserves her place on that judges panel. We also had Master P, which, come on, you know, he's done everything from sell music singles to potato chips and successfully. So his POV is definitely appreciated. We also had Detavio, CEO of Revolt, and we also had Ron Brown, a marketing exec from Target, and Latoya Luckett. So we just and Remy Ma as well, you know, who's created this insanely popular female rap battle league that's taken off. In addition to everything else she's done successfully working in music and entertainment. So we really had a well-rounded panel of judges that were able to identify these brands and these ideas and kind of help them in navigating like that space as an entrepreneur. So it's really a brilliant group of judges that we have for season 2.
Yeah, and how are the contestants selected and judged on the show?
Well, I actually was not a part of the selection process, but let me tell you, whoever was did their thing, okay? Because like I told you, Courtney, we just have so many different types of really great dynamic products and entrepreneurs as well. So many different styles and creative approaches were taken in this process that it's just really great to see. So there's, like I said, something for everyone. Just when you think you've seen the smartest idea, you know, out of the bunch, here comes another one. So it's really difficult to pick a winner amongst this group. So that lets me know that they did an amazing job selecting these candidates.
So I'm curious about this. So is the judging, or you know, on Shark Tank, how the judges like place a bid? Is it like similar to that in a way?
Not really, because in this case, the judges are collectively taking their opinions and deciding who will advance in the competition and be eligible for the $200,000 grand prize. And what I think is most special about this competition is that nobody's a loser. I'll just say that there's something for everyone that participates, and so it's really special. But in this case, they're not pitching to have control over the what happens next with these brands. They're kind of just putting their heads together and saying, okay, we think that this brand deserves to be advanced to the next round, and so that's kind of the way the judges are taking this task on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you can answer this, what are some of the reviews or reactions that you've seen about the show?
I've seen so many, and everybody really is under the same umbrella of just positive response. I often see people suggesting and really pushing the conversation forward regarding supporting Black businesses, and it's often really hard to find specific Black businesses that feel your need, because we have so many different needs as consumers. And so I've seen a lot of people be really excited about just exposure to these brands and to these smart ideas that they can support with their dollars and with word of mouth sharing, socials, and just so much different opportunity here for people to amplify these really great, deserving creators and also brands. So I definitely see that conversation kind of echoing throughout the comments, and the large response we've gotten. The show is being viewed by so many people. This week's episode in 2 days had already done almost over 300,000 views in just 2 days. So that was really encouraging to see. And we want as many eyes on these brilliant Black entrepreneurs as we can get. So I'm really excited about that visibility for these contestants.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
And my last question, how can viewers support the contestants or the show in general?
For sure. The first thing you can do, okay, is take these two things right here and watch the show. We air every Monday night on Revolt at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Tuesdays, we can be streamed on the Revolt app, as well as viewed on the Revolt YouTube channel. So there's several different ways that you can watch. We need as many eyes on this thing as we can get, because we definitely want to come back and do this again for season 3. And we also want these brands, most importantly, we want these creators and these brands to get as much visibility as they possibly can, so that they can get their product out to as many people as they can. So as long as you guys watch, I'm sure you will be motivated to share and to talk to others about what you saw, and also really put some dollars behind these very deserving and very smart brands and entrepreneurs. So that's the best way you guys can support this.
Yes. And I do have one last question. I know I said that was the last one.
That's all right. Bring them on. Bring them on.
But we want to highlight your social media page. Your Facebook is Bet on Black.
Well, no, yes, the show's Facebook page is Bet on Black. And you can also go to the Revolt Facebook page. All the Revolt social media handles will direct you straight to the Bet on Black programming and the Bet on Black show. My personal social media is all Look at Dustin. So that's on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just search Look at Dustin and you can find me there, and also have access to everything else that I have going on. So, and I welcome you there. Come on out. Yep.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today, Dustin, and everyone who's watching. Don't forget to tune in next week for a new episode. Once again, you can watch a new episode Mondays at 9:30 Eastern Time.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And you also mentioned the app. You can go to their website, or you can watch on the app as well.
That's right. And Tuesdays, the episode is uploaded on the app, and as well as all the Revolt YouTube channel and all the other socials will have direct link access to the show. So you have no excuse. Afro News, we need y'all to watch, okay, and Bet on Black with us Monday nights on Revolt.
Yeah, we're going to tune in. And everyone else, don't forget to like, comment, and share this interview. You can find that interview on our Facebook page at Afro American Newspapers. Also, go to our social media pages. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow. And thank you again for everyone for tuning in.
Yes, thank you guys.